Aloha Hawaii, brethren. In the web today, I'm going to do a quick personal review on the Klipsch Gig XXL from Costco on sale right now. It's October 31st. Through November, it's $149, $50 manufacturer rebate. I'm going to do a quick comparison off and on with the Monster 360 that I also bought at Costco that was also had a manufacturer rebate. That was at $149. A quick note is if you look for these in Amazon, they'd be about $230, $250 around that range on Amazon. Don't know why, so it's a good deal, right? So my background quickly, if you haven't seen my videos, I do a lot of audio visual type gear, home theater, at Dolby Atmos, things like that. So I have an ear for audio. I have Bose, this L1 compact speaker, this big stick that you see here. You might not be familiar with it or not. So I know what I'm personally looking for, right? I'm looking for rich bass. I'm looking for clear mids, clear highs, not too dramatic, not too harsh on the ears, not harsh sound, smooth sound, rolling bass, right? So when I heard this, I automatically jumped at it because I love the Klipsch brand. I know what the sound quality is. This happens to be two 6.5 subwoofers with tweeters. It actually comes with a built-in mic. It actually comes with a guitar in, line out, USB. Right? It has bass boost. It has lights. Right? It has different kind of lights that you have. I'm just going to turn the lights off right now because of the video, right? Compared to the Quick Monster, this is more home use, I would say, right? Home use, DJ use, if you can say that, right? DJ use meaning like you want really high-end quality. Klipsch is high-end quality. I just never used it on a gig yet. Versus like if you had the Monster, this is more rugged. This has wheels, big wheels. It has a 100-hour battery life versus an 8-hour battery life. It does have bass boost. It says bass boost. It has echo. This echo is not so fine-tuned that I would be happy with my style of karaoke, which is not great, but I use echo to hide my voice. This is very fine-tuned echo. So again, if I all-around speaker, for me personally, would be this one because it's 8 hours, but I'm good with that, right? Because I usually plug stuff in. I have an RV and all that kind of stuff. 100 hours is very convenient. It is very convenient, but I'm more into the sound. Outside, far superior bass, clearer, crisper sound, right? So that's just my 2 cents. I own both. I'm not going to give both these up. There's a use for both of them. Okay. Why do I like having this kind of gear, 150-ish, versus like this Bose stand-up L1 compact? That's $1,000. Okay, I'm pointing at this stick right here, this long speaker. That's $1,000. So I don't want to leave that behind. If it falls over, I'm gonna get upset. If these fall over, don't really care, right? In a sense of I do appreciate $150, but it's not hurtful, right? So that being said, one couple of things that I want to give you tips and tricks. If it has a battery and you want bass, you want to plug it in as much as you can because bass takes a lot from the battery. So it'll drain it. At the same time, you're not going to get as hard of bass. And that's just like a car. I'm not trying to be technical, but in a car, if you have a lot of deep subwoofers, 8 inches, 10 inches, 12 inches, 15, 18 inches, you need capacitors that store a battery life that bursts to make that bass sound good. So right now it isn't plugged in. So I am going to give you what it sounds like if it's not plugged in, but it definitely sounds better. You can definitely hear it when it is plugged in, right? So I'm going to try and hopefully not infringe any copyrights. I'm going to play a song and then you're going to hear it. And again, there's bass enhancement. So when I go like this, the bass enhancement is not on. When I go like this, the bass enhancement is going on. All right. So here we go. It's turned on. Feel the real bass. 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 So, can you really hear all that? When we're doing these videos, I don't actually think you can feel the full immersement. You're immersed in the sound, right? If I'm using that phrase right. But It definitely sounds good. Does this sound good? It does sound good, but you're not going to get that rolling bass. You're going to hear more of a harsh bass. Why is that? Because this goes down past 50 hertz. This stays above 50 hertz, and that's just how it is. But hey, when you're outside, you should just be happy with what you have, right? So again, my feedback on this for $150. This is great. You can add another one for stereo sound. Also with the Monster, you can do that. It's going to sound even better. It's 150. You're not really worried about it too much. So this is what I would say is a high recommendation. Gee.